B2B Cambodia, the portal for business use in Cambodia. I'm B2B Cambodia Chea Vandeth. Thanks for watching. Joining us today on our platform, we have His Excellency Dr. Chea Vandeth, the Minister of Post and Telecommunications in the Kingdom of Cambodia. Thank you so much. It's an honor to have you with us. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate you and the Ministry of Post and Telecommunications digital solution, verify.gov.kh, winning gold at the ASEAN Digital Awards 2024. I believe this is the first Cambodian digital solution that won gold in the public sector. I would say this is a testament to the work that Ministry is doing in terms of digital transformation. And on the topic of digital transformation, my first question would be, could you share some more projects or initiatives that the Ministry is currently working on? And how would you say these solutions and projects going to help rural and underserved communities in Cambodia?
Yes, in 2020, I came to the ministry. I initiated several projects in the ministry. First, I made a reform, and the reform, both administrative and financial reform, have been very successful. So with this reform, our ministry improved the quality of work, human resource, and we have financial means to implement the government project. So at the start, I begin with the improvement of quality of mobile and internet service. We, in our policy, we define three important actors. First, the government actor, and the government should be the digital government. The citizen should be a digital citizen, and the business should be the digital business. So our ministry more involved with the digital government, and in some distance we are deeply also involved in digital citizen. For the digital business, the Ministry of Economy and Finance, what we are doing on these two sectors that we are involved. For the digital government, I led the digital government committee, comprised of all the public institutions, ministry and institutions. Our purpose is that for 10 years, 15 years, but we want to expedite. Just only 10 years, we want to transform our government to be digital government and reduce as much as possible to use the paper. So in achieving this goal, first we connect all the mobile service and internet service to the ministry. We assist the ministry to create a digital transformation unit there so that they can push their ministry to speed up the digital transformation efforts. We train people in the digital transformation unit to be an expert, train the people, the government official to use the digital tool for their works, and we provide the digital transformation unit, and the government official a mean to work, the digital device. And we also build the data center, Tier 4 data center. Very soon we'll be starting the constructions so that the ministry that do not have their own data center, they can put their data at our location, core location, data center. For those who have data center, they can keep their data at their own ministry. We also working with the ministry to help them to develop master plan for 5 years, action plan for 1, 2, 3 years for them, so that within this period they have a clear roadmap for their transformation. At the government level, we develop the system for everyone in the government. At the ministry level, they have their own digital transformation unit that they can do whatever their ministry need according to the plan. But if they cannot do it by some reason, financial or technical, we provide them assistance. And second actor is the digital citizen. If the government push for the digital transformation, but the citizen don't use it or don't have many experts to involve in the development, we cannot achieve our goal as well. So the ministry try to first we make awareness to the publics, especially we make awareness and so that the students who understand that digital technology is important for them in the futures. We have 10 platforms. Now everyone know verify.gov.kh. If the government approve, we will roll out the whole country, and this is very benefit for every citizen. Because this will cut off every time consuming and money spending. So, for example, if you do a land title transfer or you do a land title, you need 4 documents. First, your ID. You need to be certified, legalized. Second, your family book. Third, resident book and birth certificate. You need time, money, and etc. All, because you have to pay a public service fee. But if verify is used, and then no more, no more certified.
It seems there's a lot of projects and ministries involved in a lot of things. And one of the things you mentioned, of course, is the work of all ministries together in order to make sure that the digital transformation actually happens, and which means has to be digital inclusion. Could you share whatever the ministry had challenges to make sure this inclusion does happen?
So we create digital transformation unit in each ministry that help them to make sure that every ministry they have almost the same capacity, the same ability and strength. Also, we are leading the digital government committee. We assist them. We build a network so that everyone go along each other, and we go together so that no ministry left behind. For the citizen, also, we want to make Cambodian citizen to be a digital citizen so that they can enjoy to use every public service or private service, government service to the citizen or business service to the citizen.
I believe that government and even telecom companies like Cellcard, Smart mentioned 5G quite a while ago, and China has 5G now. And there was talks about introducing 5G technologies to Cambodia, but it hasn't been rolled out yet. Are there any progress in or expectations on when 5G technologies will finally be introduced in Cambodia?
We try to construct many towers in Phnom Penh, in satellite city, and also to look at the internal building system so that inside the building can use the mobile service and internet. We also now constructing the tower in the provincial area, but the difference between the urban and rural area is that in the urban area it's very difficult to find the location for the construction, but in the province we are easy to find it and build quicker. For the internet service, we now working on the construction of submarine cable from Hong Kong directly to Cambodia, so that we have many routes. So far, we have the submarine from Hong Kong through E1 projects that go to Middle East, Europe, and Africa, but it come to Cambodia in one sections. We have a submarine cable from Malaysia to Cambodia through Thailand, and now we are working on the direct from Hong Kong to Cambodia, so that we can facilitate the increasing of the internet usage in Cambodia. We also have the link from Thailand and Vietnam to Cambodia. And internally, we try to figure out all the infrastructure, to master plan it, to do a master plan, so that to ensure everywhere have fiber optic to be deployed. So what we are doing, we have a plan to link from district to commune, every commune. Mm-hmm. For the 5G, we are now developing roadmap. We are doing the feasibility study on the business plan. We think that Cambodia still looking at the 5G operation in different countries, because different countries, they have their own advantage, but also challenges. Mm-hmm. And we try to understand from them so that we can have better launch for 5G.
How would you say, what is the challenges that, and which sectors do you think have the biggest challenge when it comes to cybersecurity?
Our applications, our network, infrastructure network, etc., not enough to protect, to be protected. And the more critical is in finance, in business sector, yes, and also as well as in the government. We are working with Japanese government. And I think that some government in Asia, they are also working with the Japanese government to have a cyber security concept node. Mm-hmm. We also working based on this concept node. We also work on the concrete action plan and measure, how to tackle the current situations. The other ministry of Interior, they also draft the cybercrime law. We also draft the data protection law, personal data protection law. And in this law and policy, there will be many sub-degree and also the procast from the ministry. Yeah. So this is a kind of policy, law and regulations that we will have in the future. We are also design cybersecurity architecture for our ministry. Now we are deploying, and in the future, we also can deploy across the ministry in the government. Yeah, so that it become a kind of cybersecurity network for the government. Based on this, we also create a digital security committee led by Somdak Thapdai Prime Minister. And we create a Secretary General of the committee led by our ministry, led by me. At the Digital Security Secretariat, we have 4 main sector: cybercrime, cybersecurity under my ministry, cyber defense, and cyber diplomacy. Mm-hmm. So at our ministry, at our responsibility, we have cyber security agency will be authority in the future, but for now, only agency. So under the cyber security agency, we have CAMCERT. So this is a network to coordinate on security issue. And also we have SOC, security operation center. Yeah, so this is a kind of security umbrella that we are talking about. But we have some constraint in human resource. Now we are working on how to train the people in this sector.
You mentioned collaboration and working with Japanese government regarding cybersecurity. Are there other international corporations or partnerships you're currently involved in?
We have many corporations in some certain aspect. Yeah, we have with Korean government. We have with UNDP and other stakeholders, some stakeholders. But my philosophy, help yourself before the other help you. We mostly do by ourselves.
I see.
Only a kind of some aspect that we have a cooperation with other.
And you just recently on the cybersecurity side, you said there is a lack of human resource. And I think one of the conversation that most players on the private side, they mentioned the gap in skill sets, the gap when it comes to the digital transformation, gap of skilled human resource. Any other initiatives maybe you can share the ministry is working on?
Now we are working with the Ministry of Education and the Reform Committee led by Prime Minister to build 42 labs. For primary school students, so that they experience in the digital skill from scratch. And start from grade 4 to grade 6, and we will expand to grade 7 to grade 9, and later on they will have another center. We have many programs so that we make the public and the student understand the importance of digital technology. At high school, we build a community tech center. This is very important that we have over 500 high school, and we plan to build the community tech center for all high school, over 500. Because we think that if we have tech center that serve very good purpose, the student, they go to grade 7, 8, 9. They have the digital skill. We build lab for them, and then they go for the high school. They have community tech center. At the university, we first developed the digital roadmap. You know already our ambition. 10 years, we want to have over 100,000 digital skill who graduate with bachelor degree, and over 30,000 with master and PhD. Those, they will become a research, they work, or they become a lecturer, professors. So, already our challenges is, first, university, they have their own program, but the program is not up to date. Some program already 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, they did not have a kind of improvement yet. Second, our faculty also mostly, they come from the student to be a teacher, and their whole life to be a teacher, they never have training or upgrade their skill. We noticed that most of them, of the teacher of the faculty, do not have industrial experience. They have theory. So now we are thinking how to link between education to the industry. We talk with our partner university, as I said, 6 university, so that they do a program we call the startup program. So every student now, they have to do internship. They get credit. The student can have a choice option. They seek the internship at the company, or they team up the startup, and we have mentor for them. When they finish startup 4 months, they can get credit the same as the student who go to do internship at the company. Then let's say 6 university, they have 40 team of startup. This startup, maybe none of them success. Maybe one of the 40 success, but rate very small. The startup, already. So we will have investor. And the investor, they can pitch the future successful startup, and they can fund them. They can bring this startup to the local market or to international market. Yeah, and we are now working with some very good incubator. Yeah, we have from US, from Singapore, from Europe. Yeah, so that we can have a student. They have experience, and when they go to the industry, they also can work effectively. Also, we bring some tech company here to Cambodia, so that they see how they can bring the student to their industry. Yeah, and another one also in this program, part of this program, we want to train our students to work remotely or physically outside the country. We also provide each year the best of the best in national exam. We bring them in and run the examination, very tough exam. They get scholarship from us. Now this year they will get around we offer 500 scholarship to those students. Yeah. This is the scholarship 100% provided by our ministry. Apart from this, we also have financial aid, because we think that the most disadvantage is the student from the province. First, their foreign language, English. So end up they cannot get the scholarship. So they are good. They may look for the scholarship at different university, even though they don't want to study there. So we'll provide them an opportunity that if they did not participate or they could not get the scholarship, they can ask for the financial assistance, and then they study in our partner university. We have 6 universities which we think they are good at digital majors. So they can apply for the fund and then they study there. We provide them, because they come from the province, we provide them mentorship. Maybe we provide them dormitory if they need allowance, if their family is poor. And we assist them during their study so that they can success in their study 4 years, and then they go to work, they get a good salary. While when they get 500 or above, they pay the ministry 20% back until they finish, and without interest. You see, we just help them to success in their life. Yeah. So I think that this is very important to push forward the human resource development in Cambodia.
When we say skills force and skill sets, based on your experience and experience of the ministry, could you maybe mention some of the skill sets that have been in greatest demand? Like you mentioned cybersecurity and, for example.
Of course, nowadays, everyone talk about software development. Yeah. And now the new emerging technology and the skill set, cybersecurity, yes, everywhere. They worry about their data linkage. I think that in the future, AI, for the next 5 years, we don't know how the evolutions, but AI may be a good and a positive opportunity, also negative opportunity. Now we are working on that. In the new data science, also very important, cloud computing, AI, cloud computing, is very important, and this is a kind of a big demand in the future.
We talked about you talked about a lot of projects that are incoming. You also mentioned some of the policies and work you've done since you came on board since 2020. And you mentioned there that some of the policies that have been very successful on both financial and administrative side, which is amazing. When we look at the future, are there any policies or any changes that are planned for the next 5 years or next 3 years that are being pushed as a next step?
We do not change, but maybe policy or law will come more and more. We will improve the existing. For example, we will have cloud first policy. That is very important. Yeah, we will improve our telecom law. Yeah, and we keep on going with our reform on the administrations and also financial and our sector, so that we meet with the growing sector, this technology.
I see. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we learned a lot when it comes to what the ministry is doing and how the sector is evolving today. And we look forward to seeing more news about the projects that ministry has launched and the success of these projects, as well as the policies. And we'll keep look out on how this policy will work out.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You've been with B2B Cambodia. I'm Sarvanas, and thanks for watching. Join us next time as we continue to bring you more news, updates, and developments from the business community in the Kingdom of Cambodia.